I'm not really worried about the regular enemies, just the actual enemy. The big guy over there. Okay. So I'm somehow locked onto the wrong. It's been a few days since I played, so I'm definitely a little rusty, but we'll make it work. I think the worst part about not playing in like over a week is having to remember all the fighting styles, because this is definitely something that I feel like plays better when you remember. Okay, no, that's not good. Having too many enemies at once is definitely not good. I don't want to fight both of you. You're gonna have to both go back to the base. You're gonna actually keep following me, bro? I don't even remember where he is. Is this cheese? Probably. Whatever. Alright, so this is my first time fighting this. Oh, technically the second time. We killed him already, but I don't know his moveset at all. And it's kind of pissing me off. Bro, I don't know if you can parry that slam attack. I mean, right now my parry timing is really terrible. I don't want to die to him because he already took like 12,000 vendetta from me. He's like not even paying attention because he's out of the zone. Whatever. So there's him, and there's one more. Where'd the other guy go? Over there. I'm gonna play it safe, get my assassinations, and just keep moving. I know everybody and their moms is playing Elden Ring, which I should probably start playing soon at some point. But I figured I'd give people some time to get the saltiness out. Because I know there's that period where people just kind of like, they go through where everyone's just kind of controlling, if that makes sense. And I feel like people should just kind of learn to play the game and enjoy it for themselves. I know there's like a lot of top streamers who are playing it that at this point probably have gotten annoyed already with the way that people in their chat has been handling it. All I know is that it's challenging. Whether it's good or not, who knows? Oh, it's this guy again.
Thanks for your help last time.
Where's Ryoma? Never mind.
Oh, Ryoma has not filled you in yet. We're here to take back Master Shoin's remains.
Why?
Did you ever get to meet Master Shoin?
I was there when he got executed.
Sadly, I never got a chance to learn from him myself.
I appreciate the follow.
But I do know what he
Rico.
stood for and what he wanted. He was truly noble. He tried to make this country a better place despite his lowly station. We can't let them defile his remains.
What do you mean by defile his remains?
Seems there's been a rash of corpse pillaging lately. People stealing innards to sell as medicine.
Sorry I'm late. Oh, you're here. Did Isa already fill you in? We're going to sneak into the temple and locate Master Shoin's remains. You all set?
Alright, let's go. I mean, I could ask. Oh, well, I mean, he wants to ask why didn't we ask Kazaka and his men? But I don't think we need to ask that. I think we know the reason. Alright. Defeat formidable foes. I mean, I'm gonna just square up. I got 2 teammates with me, so it should be alright. Oh shit. I forgot they actually listen to broken boxes. Not that it matters. How did I miss? Come on, buddy. Is this the Evil West? No, this is the Rise of the Ronin. I don't like when they get stuck in weird areas. Okay, wait. I know. It's like this guy's a formidable enemy, tanky as shit, and he's got all these things blocking him. Oh my god, he had no stamina, bro. Like, literally, stop the cheese, bro. There you go. How hard is this game? Depends on what difficulty you play, but it can be really hard. I think, generally speaking, most enemies are beatable, like, pretty easily. But there are some enemies in this game that can be a little bit challenging. Now, obviously, the higher the difficulty, the less damage you do, the more aggressive they are. So I think this game can be pretty hard. But if you're the type of player who like plays very difficult like Souls games, like if you like beat Sekiro and stuff like that, you should be able to beat this with no problem. How did I get a content warning? I have no idea. I just went live. I have not said anything. I've simply been playing the game. I don't know and I don't care, to be honest. It's not uncommon for me to get something like that, you know? It's become a part of... One thing I noticed is that since I've been like taking like a whole week off, I've been actually watching a lot of other live streamers and content creators. Apparently it seems to happen to a lot of people. I think it's just the platform. Like, I think it's unavoidable. At that point, I just don't care anymore. Like, I think I'd literally have to spend my days playing Minecraft or Roblox in order to not get it. Because I haven't even said anything crazy either. In fact, I barely spoke. So, I don't know. I mean, it could be the violence in the game, but it's literally a video game. I don't know what you want me to do.
This one's not Master Shoin.
It's alright though. I mean, I still like TikTok. Like, obviously I like TikTok because you get the most engagement here. You get pushed to other people. People get to click on it, ask you questions, like if they're curious about the game you're playing, or just generally, you know, trying to see like, hey, you know, this guy looks cool. But I think they do, hopefully, if they want to, like, if they're not getting banned, you know, in the US and they want to stick around for the long run, they definitely eventually have to consider some changes to that. Because I feel like for new content creators who aren't used to it, like, obviously I've been streaming on TikTok for like a year or whatever, so I'm used to it. At this point, it doesn't discourage me at all. But I know for a lot of newer streamers, they might get turned off by that. The ninja game is Rise of the Ninja. I mean, Jesus Christ, Rise of the Ronin. Oh, you got a great sword. Oh no. My fault, G, my fault. Oh, thank you, teammates. The first time AI actually saved me. I hate that the second hit never connects. he has a great sword and he's a formidable. I gotta get my stamina up. Oh, yeah. Tackle this. Okay. Nice. This is better than anything on TV. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I don't think anyone really watches TV anymore. It's not engaging enough.
Don't know who this is, but
Personally, I just like watching people play games and just seeing what their experiences are. And then most of the time, if I want to, I decide if I want to play the game or not, if it looks fun enough. Appreciate the follow, by the way, Michael. I think that's the most common misconception with a lot of people is that they'll say things like streaming is usually like for children or whatever, but I think the further we get along, some form of streaming is just becoming the main entertainment. Whether you're watching like IRL content, you're watching actual scripted content or video game content, like streaming in general, I think is going to be, for I guess millennials and Gen Z, is going to be like the main source of entertainment. Unless you're like a boomer or something. Alright, relax. Okay, ow. What game is this? Is Rise of the Ronin. Okay. I was trying to change stances. Yo, he reminds me, I mean, I know they got this from, reminds me of that Soul Calibur character, what's his freaking name? Okay, relax, relax, relax. Jesus Christ, there's so much you have to parry there. Yo, what's up, zombie?
That didn't go exactly as planned, but at least Master Shoin's remain.
Yeah, I mean, literally events like that are like big. Like, I think it's just a matter of interest. Whether you're playing Destiny or like watching somebody play it, or somebody's watching the Super Bowl, like you're probably gonna get the same level of excitement.
Master Shoin tried to reason with the corrupt agents of the Shogunate. But his reward was a wholesale purge and this pile of bodies. Our local officials
I haven't started yet. I've just kind of been chilling. I know a lot of people have been raging at it.
In the end, he who has the power to strike down his foes wins. I wonder, is this what Master Shoin meant when he bid us all to rise?
Izo? Aye.
Don't worry. I heard you.
I don't think Shadow of the Erdtree is stupidly hard. But one thing I've noticed, and I'm gonna say this straight up, I think the reason why Shadow of the Erdtree is considered impossible for a lot of people is because people are setting limitations on themselves. And I get it. You want to feel accomplished. You want to feel like you've actually earned something. So people are using no summons, or they're using specific builds, and they're not doing this or that. You know, no magic, whatever. But to be honest, that's kind of a personal problem. The developers themselves already told people, like, you can't be over leveled because they'll scale to your level. You can't be like stubborn about certain things because they want you to actually play the game the way they designed it to be played. Yeah, it doesn't matter what like new game plus you're on. The game is, the DLC is designed to be that way. Like, it's literally designed to make you feel like it's hard. Because I don't really understand the concept of what people thought was going to happen. First of all, Miyazaki made DLC for Elden Ring, out of all things. It's already a miracle as it is. But he said before the DLC dropped, it doesn't matter what character you're bringing to this DLC. Y'all gonna regret it. Like, it's gonna be hard. Everybody just laughed and said, yeah, you know, Dark Souls, it's a Souls game, it's difficult. Then the DLC comes out and it's hard, and I've seen so many people complaining about it, and it's just like, it's kind of like, what, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things that's just like, because I've seen a lot of people say they hate it and that's over, like, it's over challenging, but then a lot of people are, you know, I guess caving in and they're using mimics or whatever, and they're beating it easy. Because that's kind of what you're supposed to do. The reason why summonings exist is so that you can beat hard bosses. Exactly. I kind of agree with this a skill issue. Like, if you have to complain to the point where, like, what is the complaint for? Like, is the complaint to nerf the bosses? Because if you make the bosses easier, then there's no point. I kind of feel like if people are beating it and just some people aren't beating it, then it is a skill issue. If no one beat it, I'd understand, but people are beating them. That point is, I think, what people are skimming over, that it's not impossible, it's just hard. It's worth thinking long and hard about your motivations.
Maybe. But something just doesn't feel right. It seems he's always got something on his mind. And he may be dangerously close to putting it into action.
I mean, considering
I get it.
Considering that
Nothing
we
changes
waited
if
2
we don't
years for
take
the
action.
DLC to drop,
But what are we really
I
fighting
think
for
this
here?
is the better route.
We
That the
need to take
game
a
is
long,
hard.
hard look.
You're gonna fight tooth and nail to get that victory, and if you do succeed in beating the DLC, it's going to be more memorable. I think if the DLC was easy and people can beat it in like a sitting, they would never come back to it. Like, mind you, the first boss, what's her name, Renala? I saw somebody earlier on TikTok, they weren't even evading them. They fought this boss so much, they were just walking in circles, making her like do certain attacks and not even connecting. It was the funniest shit ever. So I definitely feel like there's a certain degree of skill to it. What do I know? I haven't played it. Yeah, you're right. I do own it and I still haven't started it. Name of the game is Rise of the Ronin. Chill, man. I've just been chilling, bro. Been vibing. I've been having a good time. Know what I'm saying? Alright, so I know the main mission we were doing is this one. And it's technically the lowest level, so I should kind of make my way over there. Still so much I have to do. So much I have to do. Alright, so I guess I can start from here. Republic. I mean, I still plan on playing it. I think I might not even end up doing it solo. I might have to do most of it solo, but I might end up playing it with Faust and my brother or something. I'm not in a rush to get it over with, though, if that makes sense. Mesmer took you 10 to 15 hours to beat, but it was worth it for the armor and abilities. This is from the creators of Neo. But it's not Neo. This is Rise of the Ronin. I wish Neo was open world. I think it'd be interesting, but I don't know how that concept would work with the demons and all that. Fort Reload? What was that? Like Fortnite? Because I don't really play Fortnite. I think Fortnite's a acquired taste. Nothing wrong with it, I just don't play it. Been exploring a lot on the DLC. I've noticed it, like I definitely see there's like a lot to be appealed with. Like even from someone who hasn't played it, from what I've seen so far from the DLC, I think the DLC is exactly what people have been asking for. And by people, I mean the actual players. I feel like the casuals don't know nothing about it. Fort Reload is oh no, I've not played Warzone or Modern Warfare 3 since day 1 of season 4. I kind of don't care, to be honest. I'm a little over Call of Duty. I feel like nothing's changing. And unlike a lot of people, I'm not really dubiously excited about the Kar 98's return. I think it's an interesting weapon, but it's kind of annoying to deal with. All right, let's relax here. Y'all not finna jump me. Not for the free ski. All right, relax. Okay. Who the fuck just shot me in my back? Relax, bro. Pause. Now, did I approach this appropriately? Hell no. Okay, can I free this guy so he can help me? It's Fortnite Reloaded, but it's basically wait, so Fortnite has a small map now? I mean, that's kind of funny if you think about it. Can I get out of here? Oh, I died. I'm trying. I mean, that might be more interesting, but I still don't really care much for Fortnite. Okay, can you help me, bro? You're just standing there, bro. Jesus. I was watching me get floored over here. Fucking welcome, I guess. The OG locations and graphics? Is it from actual Epic Games, or did somebody make it like as a fan thing? What in the Sekiro? I mean, this game is similar to it, but I wouldn't say it's Sekiro. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna... I need to be able to get to that guy over there who's using a freaking Gatling gun. Oh, bro. I mean, this game has nothing to do with Sekiro. It's made from Team Ninja. You having fun? And you quit Fort? I mean, I can't say I quit Fort. I was never into Fort, so that's just a personal thing. I have like a lot of friends who are into Fortnite. It's just never really been my cup of tea. I feel like shooter games are often better in first person, but certain games work better in third person. Like if you're looking at like Gears or Army of Two, you know, that sort of stuff feels like cover-based shooters are better in third person. Plus, I think since you mentioned Sekiro, I feel like what this game does better than Sekiro is that there's actually variety in this game. Technically, yes, Sekiro does have tools that you can use, you know, the replaceable arms, but this game actually just has variety in weapons. Well, weapons, exploration, story, dating, all that. The second phase in these two laser beams. Takes half your health each hit. I mean, can you name a lot of Souls games where bosses don't kind of like absolutely melt your health? Is it dumb? Sure. Is it annoying? Probably. But at the same time, it's just like it kind of instills the idea in your mind that it's like you have to actually get used to boss patterns. You actually have to dodge on time. You can't just kind of like just let it happen. Okay, I think I have to come back for the story for that. Just kind of unlocking stuff as I move towards the story so that I actually have more stuff unlocked. Where my horse? 8 Mile versus Iron Man.
You look like you've got deep pockets. Pay up!
I don't even know why they kept those there if those weren't actually going to do anything for me. No, single player games are on top. Literally, if you are bored and want stuff to do, there's so much single player games out right now. Okay, relax. How do you counter that? I was not expecting you to do all that. Bro, what sword style does this man have? Oh, he's still alive. Okay, buddy. Jesus Christ. I love when enemies just super armor. Name of the game is Rise of the Ronin. took you 10 hours to beat Mesmer, but on the last run you beat him in 3 minutes. Well, I think the thing about that is that until you finally, like, until it clicks in your mind and you, like, basically get the comprehension of why things were taking so long, or like what mistakes you were making, after you finally figure it out, I think that's the funniest thing about Souls games, is that once you beat it once, there's no reason why you can't do it again. And usually after the first time, it becomes incredibly easy. I think people get misconstrued with that, because obviously a boss shouldn't continue to be that hard if you can already beat it. And I think that's why Elden Ring kind of got the reputation for being the easiest Souls game, because once you steamroll a lot of the bosses, like, it just becomes kind of simple. But I know from a first-hand experience, for a lot of people, it's like one of the hardest things they've ever dealt with. I mean, if you're gonna give me that extra credit, you got dual swords. Relax, buddy. Can't wait to pirate this game after you get off work tomorrow. Wouldn't this game need to be on PC first? This game's only on PS5 right now. Unless I got a PC announcement, I didn't hear about it. How do we get up there? Alright, so I think I have to go up the hill and then jump. I think personally this year has been really good though for gaming, because like no matter what type of game you're looking for, they got a little bit of everything for everybody. I think everybody can pretty much have fun these days. Why is there a chest all the way over there? I might just head straight to the story mission. You beat Malekith your third try and only took you 30 minutes in total. I think I beat Malekith I want to say like it was low, but I'm not gonna, you know, sit here and tell you because like I'm high skilled or anything like that, because I'm definitely not. I think I beat him easierly because I was using Faith. I had Rykard's sword, and I think I had a Mimic. So while it was challenging trying to figure out like when to attack him and when to have space from him, but using the pillars and all that was kind of simpler. Like it was a little simple. I just made sure not to let my Mimic die. Because honestly, I ain't got shit to prove, and I had fun the way I played. So I think that's the one thing people forget. At the end of the day, just have fun. This game is so long. Yes, honestly, I thought I was going to be done with the game when I was playing like the first chapter, and once I got to Ito, the second chapter opened up, and I was like, man, there's a lot of content. There's a good amount of content in this game. I don't think I was really personally expecting that. I kind of want to jump down for the cat, but there says there's a chest over here in the city, so let's get the chest first, and then we'll jump to get the kitty. Yeah, no, that sword was super OP at launch. It might still technically be OP now. The funny thing is, I think I only ended up using that sword because one, it was like the best Faith, the best weapon for like Faith builds, and there wasn't a lot of good weapons for Faith, which kind of annoyed me because I didn't want to change the type of like playstyle that I had, because I was using mostly like Faith spells that I was interested in using. And then I ended up using that. And once I got Malekith's blade, I think right now if I get on Elden Ring, my current build is just like a strength Faith build. Like I have 2 of Malekith's great swords, and that's it. And I just use that in my Mimic, and I kind of just try to strong arm everything. Which I have a feeling I'll definitely struggle with that build in the DLC. I might end up respecing at some point. One thing I do agree is this area is a little repetitive, mainly because this game suffers from the concept of more is better, and I don't technically agree. Now, I don't think they should like downscale the map, because technically this is all Edo. You kind of want to like view the sites and take it all in, but this is where they kind of get like the Ubisoft formula, right? It's easy to get all the stuff on the map and very simple, but there's so much of it that it kind of feels like a little bit of a dwindle, because the gameplay in this game is really interesting, and the story I've even found interesting as well. This would probably be the weakest part that I've seen so far, where it's just kind of you go to an area, you grab a cat, you open a chest, you fight a couple of enemies, open up a town. So it's kind of repetitive to that regard. I do agree. The name of the game is Rise of the Ronin. I did not already beat this game. I haven't been doing shit for like the last week. I ain't gonna lie. I've not been doing nothing. I came back from vacation. I was burned out, and then for whatever fucking reason, New Jersey decided to have what's it called? It was a we had like a heat surge, and it was like almost 100 degrees every day for like the last week. So I just kind of ain't been doing shit. I just been hot and not feeling in the mood to do nothing. Kind of happens, you know. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. All right, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get that chest, because I can get to the top, but I can't get to whatever secret room here. I don't. Oh, wow. Well, that works. I knew there was a secret door there. I just didn't realize I could just push it. Will I ever go back to Assassin's Creed? I actually plan on it. So I know I bullshitted around and I trolled the chat a lot talking about, oh, Assassin's Creed someday. Once I saw Assassin's Creed Shadows, I got really like, I'm hyped. I'm back, you know, like I'm interested again. So we're trying to knock out a couple of games. Hopefully we got the time. I'm not lying. Fuck off. So I obviously want to beat this game. This is why I'm still playing this and not playing anything else. So I'm going to try to beat this soon. I'm not going to do all this 100% content in front of you guys. Like I'm doing it right now because it's late and I'm just chilling right now. If anything, tomorrow we'll just kind of like, I'll do a little bit more of this like side stuff while we continue the story, because we are going to still do a couple of missions today. But tomorrow I'll try to just do story so we can wrap it up. Then I'll do the Elden Ring DLC, because I do have to play. I bought it already. I gotta play it. I'm not in a rush, but like, you know, we'll play it this week. And when we beat that, I want to get to Stellar Blade. In July, I think there's one game coming out that I wanted, but I have to relook at it. I'm not sure. I know in August we're playing Star Wars Outlaws and maybe Black Myth Wukong, maybe. There's definitely something in September I want. I know Life is Strange is coming out in October, and so is Dragon Age. There's a lot of games I want this year. I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of games I want, but in order to feel the need or requirement to buy those games, I gotta start beating games. I gotta do something. The game has apparently 3 endings you can do, and in total you could spend like 50 hours on it. For what game? For Elden Ring? Because I'll probably just go for the one ended, and I'll be honest with you. If it's really that difficult, like if I don't have the utmost excitement, like, because I'll probably go for multiple playthroughs, but for streaming purposes, I'll probably just go for one playthrough, so I could just play it on my own time. Yep, says coming up on how he's gonna play Assassin's Creed, God of War, Stellar Blade. I mean, God of War is not a priority for me. God of War is something that I can get to whenever I want to. And technically, I played God of War 1 and 2. I still have to play God of War 3. Or I have to finish God of War 3, because I think I started. I can't remember. One ending has Radahn as the final boss. I've seen that. Isn't Kai still stuck on that? Where you fight Prime Radahn? I might have to do it. I might end up breaking something, but I might have to fight Prime Radahn. And I know you said you can't hear me, but my mic is still moving, so I'm assuming you were trolling. All right, let's grab this shrine and then we'll continue the story. Here, the first phase is pretty normal, but then the second phase is fighting a different boss. I mean, isn't that how it was with Radahn anyways? Like, he makes you feel confident in yourself. Oh, I can't even get the shrine. Or I can, but I probably have to run all the way around. Whatever. We'll just go to the main story. I mean, I can't wait till people actually break it down, though. So they start breaking down the lore behind the DLC.
There you are. Let's get started.
Yeah, this is Rise of the Ronin.
Get a good look.
They're saying it's a
British
Miyazaki
gents
insert.
desire
It's crazy.
grand castle.
No, that's actually
They've
why.
got guts, all right. Especially their boss, Arkok.
You go with the diversionary team. Stir up some action down below and get the attention of the guards. Ito and Yamagata will start a fire while you keep them occupied. Give them a good fight, then head up to the legation yourselves. If all goes well, once we've regrouped, we go after Alcock.
Yeah, no, they did it on purpose.
Are you all
I know
clear on
about
the
that.
plan?
They nerf your character so that you don't feel like you're overpowered, so you actually are playing the DLC as intended. Honestly, if it was a Miyazaki insert for the final boss route, it would be a boss where you fight a Prime Radahn, Millennia, Mesmer, and you would have to fight all three of them while fighting them in the swamp. That would be a Miyazaki insert, because I could easily see him doing something like that.
You're quick on the uptake. Bodes well. All right, we will get into position. Be on watch to strike.
I think Radahn is a lot of people's favorite. Like, Radahn is like that kind of boss where everyone's like, you know, fuck you, Radahn, fuck you, I finally beat you. And then you find the lore behind him and his horse and the gravity abilities, and it's just like, damn. And then you find out how and why he ends up in that position, and how Millennia ran away like a little I'm not gonna say nothing. I realize what platform I'm on, you know, it could be taken out of, you know, whatever, but like, it's peak storytelling. The name of this game is Rise of the Ronin.
No one can stop our Meribel.
Indeed. I'll do my best not to disappoint
See
you.
an enemy? You just chilling?
Please don't get us.
Oh damn.
We're just following orders.
I wonder if I can get a shield, because motherfuckers really got sword and shields out here. Oh, how did I miss that? Okay. Yeah, that's one thing I was gonna ask. Like, I mean, I don't want to be spoiled, but like, isn't this DLC about Mikola? Like, I have not seen a single thing about him. Do they ever touch on that? Bro, why do they delay? The delay of death when they swing. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna stop parrying. I'm just gonna start shielding everything. Nah, I mean, you don't really have to tell me what happens to him. I just want to know, like, do we get to see him or like hear anything else about him? Do they explore a little bit more of it? Because I feel like that's just one of like the mysteries that if they don't explain in this DLC, it's gonna be disappointing because we'll never get to see it then, basically. Ow, who the fuck shot me? There's so much shit going on in this mission right now. Okay, not exactly what I wanted to do. Everybody's shooting me. Hold on. I don't like this. Gotta get my homies back with me. Get my stamina back up. It's pretty much like Griffin. Oh hell nah. I mean, it makes sense because if you really look at Mikola, and if you are a fan of Berserk like I am, you can tell physically like he looks like him, and it makes a lot of sense with like Moog and all that, and the fact that this game was mostly not mostly, but like it was heavily inspired by some Berserk themes. I think that's kind of like just beautifully poetic. I think that's why Elden Ring for me personally is one of my favorite Souls games, even though it's like not like the hardest one. I think it's just the themes that follow it are just peak. Okay, this guy wants him. So the first one hit, but that one didn't. Makes sense. I hate when I figured it was like a different realm or something like that. Like I wasn't sure if it was like a dream or just a different reality, because if you look at just the title itself, Shadow of the Erd Tree, we obviously know it's not like a real shadow because the Erd Tree pretty much lit up everything. I imagine it had to be some sort of alternate plane, I guess, because Mikola and all of them should be dead anyways. And the fact that you can see Prime Radahn, I had imagined it had to be somewhere different. Prime, young, you know, whatever. You know what I mean. He got framed. He's not the molester no more. That's an insane sentence. How can you prove that he got framed? Like who cleared his name?
What have you done, you bastards?
There's hella enemies in this damn mission. He got mind controlled by Mesmer? I'd have to assume it was by him. Of course. Formidable foe. Okay, okay, relax. Yo, my timing is terrible. I'm dead. Oh my god, barely survived that. Fuck you. Yo, 1 HP, really? Oh, shit. By a man-child. Wait, so Zombie, have you beat the DLC? I mean, obviously you have to go through it a few more times, but I feel like the parry timings are so much weirder now. Now that I took a break and tried to come back, I'm definitely getting my ass whooped.
Over here! It's done!
Yo, what is it?
Alcock is still nowhere to be found. And I hear he's got quite the bodyguard with him.
You've been learning about the lore? I'll probably play through it first, and then I'll definitely look at some lore guides, because probably look at Vigio or whatever his name is, because there's even when I first played through Elden Ring, I was like scratching my head and like, what? And they were talking about like Ronnie and all that. I'm like, yeah, you lost me.
Savage. Have you no concern for the wounded?
Oh my god, not the fucking Blade Twin again, bro. She be on my dick. Rutherford Alcock. Pause. Okay. Okay. Did this motherfucker just poison me? I'm sorry. When the hell did they train ninjas over there? Damn it. Okay, okay. I'm dead. Fucking died, bro. Better use the blicky. I honestly be forgetting sometimes, being honest. Cause I sometimes be wanting to give him the straight hands, and then they do shit like that, and then I'm like, why did I give him the fair ones? Why are you even triggered on me, bro? Okay, dead. Literally, if I just keep her in this corner and just keep swapping characters, should be fine. There you go. Name of the game, Purple Spider, is Rise of the Ronin.
You savage!
I'm glad you have a talent for arson.
Why are you so intent on provoking the British?
It saved me the trouble of provoking the British.
I'm not gonna lie, every time I fight with my Blade Twin in the mix, I fail to kill everybody. Like, is there a reason why she keep cock blocking me?
They will pay. I will make sure they meet the same fate.
I think that's funny. I think that's funny that you can basically create your character, but for what? Because when they just showed the flashback of us as kids, those kids don't look like our characters.
You've gone too far.
This is just the beginning. Wake up, people of Japan! As the smoke rises, so shall we! So shall we!
This is no better than the Red Demon.
Look, Master.
No, this is not Sekiro. It's Rise of the Ronin. Sekiro doesn't have any custom characters, unfortunately. Yeah, I really like the changes they made to some of the weapons for the
I
DLC,
hear
at least from what
Gensui
I've seen.
saved a seat for you at his party. Seems he's celebrating burning down the British legation.
You don't feel like joining?
Well, you feel the same, right? Harming innocent bystanders isn't any kind of success, no matter how pleased Gensui and the others might be. Do they really think that's the right way to forge a new nation?
Yes.
What
This
do
has
we
a
even
open
want
world
Japan
map you
to
can
be?
explore.
I just can't seem to think straight. Well, no point worrying about it now. I'd better find a way to cheer myself up. Guess I'm heading to the Pleasure District. Join us later, if the mood strikes.
If you ever get around to it, you should play the Bloodborne DLC. It was one of my favorite DLCs back in the day. Alright, so we did that. I guess now that the place is burned down, it's probably opened up, but whatever. Alright, where's he telling me to go? Alright, so I have one main mission here. One here. That's 24. I guess I'll still keep doing this one because it's the lowest level one. Yeah, I heard you can fast travel in and out of the DLC, which is a good thing because if people weren't able to respec and change their characters, they'd be super pissed. Right, before I talk to you, Ryoma, let me talk to my girl.
I trust you are keeping... I would like you to have this. I pray it
You
be
beat
of some
Bloodborne when you were
use.
level 50?
How
I mean, I don't think Bloodborne's that hard. Especially if you use like specific blades. Some builds are a little easier to use than others.
Oh, you need...
Oh, no, we're not doing that. That's the break
Nice.
option.
How may I assist?
Let's give her a little gift.
It is simply...
And let's report some cats.
I am ever so happy to see you again.
Reminds you of Ghost of Tsushima and Dynasty Warriors. Is it a Souls-like game? So it's made by
there
Team
anything
Ninja.
else you
It's
would
made by
like?
the developers who made Neo. So they are kind of familiar with making Souls-like games.
Is there anything else you would like? Will you be back?
A lot of people usually they compare this to... Someone's in trouble. A lot of people often compare this to Ghost, because like in a way you're liberating each area one by one, but depends on who you ask. For Dynasty Warriors, I don't know. Dynasty Warriors is more like, it's not linear, but it's usually like you go to a specific map and there's a shit ton of enemies you gotta cut through. It's more like it's like a beat 'em up. That's what I would consider Dynasty Warriors. This requires a little bit more skill than
I
that.
wonder if everyone else has arrived. Well, shall we head inside? If I can find a woman with a bit of spirit, I might even enjoy myself.
I think a lot of people like Sekiro. And honestly, to this day, it's still the most confusing thing that it ended up coming out thanks to Activision's publishing, but
Burnt down. They say the big wig fled with his tail between his legs.
Serves them right. Those filthy foreigners made off with my woman.
I can't get the image of the wounded out of my head. So much for coming here to
hardest thing
unwind.
about Bloodborne is the FPS. I mean, unfortunately, that game never got upgraded.
Technique.
Still 30 FPS. Well, 30 FPS. It varies.
Tell this fellow how good I am. My secret techniques are quite something. Am I right?
This guy's drunk again.
What do you mean? I'm as sober as a judge.
Do you two happen to know this?
Yeah,
man?
so
Could you
red
kindly
the
stop
red
him
things on the
coughing?
map are like public disturbances.
He's 3 sheets to the wind. Even the two of us might
There are
have a
strongholds
hard
that you have to
time.
clear out too.
Hang on, you've never witnessed my techniques, have you? Well, you're in for a treat.
I have seen that. I have seen that not just PS5s, PS4s too, that can play Bloodborne, or at least try to run it at 60 FPS. I think the only reason they haven't done it is more of a licensing issue. I'm not sure what the legal issue is because I'm pretty sure they can just release a patch that unlocks it, but who knows? The only thing we can pretty much hope for at this point is if they do a officially licensed patch or a remaster. I'm at the end of my fight? What does that mean? Alright, so I could fight with him. Or I could just tell him there's a geisha. I'm gonna just lie to him so he can chill out.
Really?
Alright, zombie, have a good night, bro.
Waiting.
Thank you. I appreciate it. See you around.
Not exactly the type of guy you normally see around here. I wonder who he was.
Oh, there you are! We've gone and started without you!
They really just have us chilling.
With this, we take one step forward toward realizing Master Shoin's vision. Kampai!
That place would have been a breeding ground for cholera. We were right to burn it to the ground.
Speaking of cholera, a firework display to honor all who have died is to be held by the Sumida River.
It's a shameless attempt to curry favor with the masses. But I'm all for fireworks. Blaze bright and vanish. Hell, that's how I want to go.
That's kind of fucked up.
Listen up, men. It's time we began the next stage of the plan. The Red Demon is dead, and the British legation in ashes. We have the momentum to finish off the Shogunate. We'll take control and defend our land from the West's control.
Here, here! And forge the world. Master Shoin, envision!
Then I have a proposition for the next step in ousting the Shogunate. Kill Kaishu Katsu!
Okay, who's that?
With the Red Demon gone, he is at the heart of the Shogunate. And word is he'll be attending the fireworks.
Katsu? I've heard he's just another aspiring windbag. Is killing him even worth the trouble?
It's the aspiring ones that you have to watch. Not that I need to rely on a drunkard for advice. Let's keep numbers low, to avoid drawing attention. Ready to head to the river and finish him?
Alright.
Great.
I think it's messed up
We're counting on you.
that not only are they hosting a firework event to basically
You'll join
pay
us,
their
won't
respects to the innocents that died thanks to them burning down the area,
If it's what Master
they're
Shoin
also
would have
using
wanted.
this as a diversion to lure out another enemy and kill him.
Appreciate it.
It's just kind of
I'll go
disrespectful.
ahead and scope it out. Let us meet at the Azuma Bridge.
Not that they seem to care, but My bond with him is inseparable. Not so sure that's a good thing with somebody as crazy as that. Let me see, where's the... Okay, so we gotta go here. Luckily, I already got this fast travel point. What's going on, Ben Rodriguez? I'm gonna go ahead and assume you said hi. If not, you probably asked what's the name of the game, and the name of the game is Rise of the Ronin. And if those things didn't cover whatever that means, then I don't know how to help you. Really not jump over that?
You had no trouble getting here, I trust. Katsu is a very prominent figure. He's likely to be in one of the boats in the middle. Once the fireworks start, you'll need to find him without anyone seeing you. You could navigate the boat's roofs, or
Appreciate that.
swim there. I'll leave it to you and Sakamoto to do the deed. I'll stay here and keep the Shogun's men away. So, are you all set to kill Katsu?
I'm ready.
The fireworks are about to begin. Hold on until then.
You're getting a lot of co-op missions.
I'm ready for action. Spectacular sight. This glamour is perfect for our needs, huh? We can raise some hell without being noticed.
Not what I wanted to happen. You guys alive or are they dead? They're drunk. There's no way up. Did I really just fumble the bag by falling into the water? Okay, come on. Come on. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, I see enemies regardless of where I go, so I guess it doesn't matter. Ow. I don't like that they do like a pleasure poke. Okay, relax. Oh my god. Yo, he's 1 HP, bro. Okay.
You're not looking so good.
That's why, honestly, no matter how much I play this game, it's sometimes better to stay humble because it's easy for me to, like, forget and get smacked. It's pretty easy for anybody to get smacked. So the goal is to get further, right? I guess I'm gonna jump over here.
Watch out!
Does your health regenerate by itself, or do you have healing objects? So I use healing objects. So you can't really see it on the stream. You can't see it on the TikTok stream, but this basically has the same style like Neil does. Use like med pills, or they call them elixirs or whatever. But you can pretty much restock as the more enemies you kill, you'll find them. But usually you kind of want to be careful with how you heal, because you can run out and it does become increasingly difficult. Realistically, what you really want to do is, unlike me, is you don't want to get hit by enemies a lot. You want to focus on the parry system or blocking, but you have to watch the stamina. So if you look at the bottom, that blue bar that drains every time I attack, that's my stamina bar. So when I finish attacking, I can use a mechanic that allows me to clean blood off my weapon, which will restore some ki, kind of like the key mechanic they have in Neo, which is that. Like the more blood you have on your weapon, the less ki you restore. Name of the game is Rise of the Ronin, by the way. Like there's a lot of tech that goes into this game. But I think the better of an understanding that people have, the easier it becomes to deal with. Oh, that's bullshit. No. Okay, let's relax. Relax. The worst part is when you get stamina broke, like AI just don't stop attacking. Okay, relax. He's just the other way. Yeah, and if you're too impatient like me, it's very easy to get caught off guard and just get beat. Because enemies in this game, they're aggressive in my opinion. Like they know when you're looking like a free snack, and they will attack. But I think personally that has a lot to, for me, what I think it is that really has what I would call to do with skill. Because I think there are easier ways for me to handle it. I'd just be letting them get a lot of free hits, if I'm being real. Because by now I should be parrying more, but I'd be messing it up so hard. Not to mention that enemies, they got like super armor for whatever reason. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it should be pretty much the same thing. All right. No, don't do that. So you see how, I don't know what happened to that one guy. I think he got glitched into the rock, but he broke my stance basically, and the other guy went immediately to finish me. This guy got glitched. I don't know how he got glitched, but I'm gonna take that. That's a free. That literally could have been the end of me though. Yeah, this is Rise of the Ronin. And there's different ways you can build your character. My character's mostly built with strength stats so that I can just kind of fight people. But some people have dexterity builds, charisma, and I think science. So some people use more like ranged weapons, handguns, shurikens, explosives, flamethrower. Obviously, I use more melee stuff. And some people go for straight assassinations. I don't. Oh my god, he really pushed me off. Yeah, if you want to do what I'm doing, realistically, you want to just kind of focus on getting your health up. Obviously, you can switch all the armor you're wearing. You can get higher ranked stuff, or you can get stat bonuses for having certain sets, just like Neil did. And then figuring out what weapons you want to use, which I'll even show you right now. There's a plethora of different weapons you can use. You know, regular katana, you can use spears, pole arms, dual katanas. Obviously, the Odachis is the great katanas. You can use sabers. There was the pole arms there. Bayonets with rifles. They have great swords, kind of like Bleach. Then they have oxtail blades. Like they have a good amount of weapons here. It's really just figuring out like how you want to play the game. Yeah, no, I think the funny thing is every time somebody sees me playing this game, there's like a lot of people who have like this bad like idea that this game sucked or whatever, because they didn't really look into it, or they were told that this game is just not good. But personally, I think this game's really cool. Alright, I don't know why he had a whole chain. Kaishu Katsu. And technically, you're supposed to be able to parry everything, but I don't know what it is about the command grabs. I always stay getting grabbed. Okay. Oh my god, he grabbed me. I'm dead. Okay, I can res though, so it's fine. So on co-op missions, they give you an AI ally that you can swap to. I think that's another cool thing. Like right now I'm playing as the character Ryoma, and I can switch between him and my main character. But this only really happens during main story missions. If not, these missions can also be played in co-op with a friend or randoms, kind of like Neo.
I should try harder. I will enjoy your thought.
Monitor light is doing justice. No, I have actual lights. If I only had the monitor lights, you barely see me. This is gonna be another character we can't kill. Actually, I'm gonna spare him because my brother told me I need to stop killing people. I'm not gonna lie, old man kinda cold. I'm not gonna lie, he's really cold with it. What the fuck?
I suppose the two of you have fallen in with those thugs who want war with the shogunate. Fighting is such a bore. Someone should collect all the army's gunpowder. Then we could really have a firework display.
So they're just gonna let it slide? They were just fighting to the death.
The rebels went too far, but they're right to want war. Shogunate killed Master Shoin.
So you're going to overthrow the shogun? Fine. Then what? Surely you don't think you can sink the black ship with that sword?
If you've got a better idea, I'm all ears. Well, got something?
I do, actually. I plan to build Japan a navy. With black ships of our own, foreigners will think twice before sailing into our waters. Am I wrong?
I mean, that's technically not a bad idea during this time.
You're not wrong. It's a lame duck. Seen from the inside, that's clear as day. But have you considered it'd be quicker to fix it than to spend all your time overthrowing it? So how about it? Do you two want to help me out?
I don't feel like it.
Murder, arson. Is that what Shoin wanted?
I know Ryoma's gonna cave in. So this is the Cobra Kai way. Sounds it might be a little tad bit. Don't they still have Cobra Kai going on? I still don't know how to this day that's a show that currently exists. Beating the Kaishu Katsu. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. But yeah, these red dots, these are basically public orders, which are usually surrounded with a couple enemies you can square up and finish, and it'll clear the area. If not, they also have a different type of boss enemies that they show up like this. They're special named enemies that give you gear if you kill them or defeat them or whatever. But then generally outside of that, it's just like finding random treasure chests or collecting cats. Nah, they're public orders, meaning like this order in that area. Those are definitely not hangouts. Not good people. Alright, so we did that. It's a lot of side content. Alright. We're gonna do this one, and then I'm probably gonna hang it up for the day. I need to get back into an actual stream schedule. I need to actually stop going live like in the middle of the night.
You there? Oh, it's you. Thanks again for your help earlier. Say, you get around quite a lot, right?
For some reason, the
There's
TikTok
another
doesn't
favor
send
I'd like to
noties,
ask
but if you follow the Twitch should send
short
you
on
a push
supplies,
notification.
And I'd be grateful if you could obtain them.
I don't know why. I think TikTok does it at first, and then after a while, they just don't send it.
Wonderful. I've written down what I need here. Come back when you have everything.
Now, what I want to do. I already have the items.
Ah, you got them for me.
Apparently, I already had the items. What I want to do is I want to go back to like Toxic. You remember last year? Last year I used to go live by like 8 or 9, and then I was going live to like 1 or 2. I kind of want to get back to that.
Well stocked.
The points don't do anything right now. When we were doing like Zelda streams, it was for text to speech. It was for requesting songs and stuff like that. We're not currently. I mean, you could still text to speech, but I made it free right now so that anyone who's following could use it. As for like the song requests and stuff like that, I have to be playing a game that I want to listen to music. Like when I'm playing a single player game that I'm trying to listen to what's happening, I'm not really trying to hear all that, you know. So, you know, it's a good thing, you know, build them points up so that when we get to, them games, I mean, I could also make it for other things. I could put that for like, if I start playing community games that I like play with the chat, it'll be points that you can use to request to join or whatever for a certain amount of games.
He wants our help with something. Ever since that night,
Other than that, I don't really think there's a point to the point system.
I want to help change our nation, but there has to be a better way. I'm sorry for dragging you into all this. I truly am. But I'd wager Katsu will be able to help you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have it turned on anyways. Like, before you could request it and it would play songs because I was already listening to music, which ironically, Zelda was a story game, but at the same time, it didn't require that much, like, focus. That wasn't for me. You know that notice for you, right? It said you and somebody else got upgrade. That went up a level. Well, since this is your new account, it says you're level 3 now. I don't know if I want to aid the old man. I know that's a good route, but I kind of want to ask him if he's going to betray his friend Kusaka.
That's not quite it. We still believe in the same thing. We want to change Japan. But the way Genzui is doing things, history is bound to repeat itself.
No, it says at Jack, you have reached level 42.
Working out his own vision for what this country could be. You remember what he said on the boat, don't you? I think it's fate things ended up this way, even if I do still feel a little adrift. My gut
Yeah, no,
says
for
to
me
see
it
how
shows
far
your
we
name
can
and
go
somebody else's
together
name.
with Katsu.
I
This isn't the end
shouldn't
of the
be
road
gaining
for
levels in my
Genzui.
chat. I should
We'll
already
work
be
with
maxed.
Katsu for now, but we're not abandoning Genzui and the others. We should make our way to Katsu's place in Akasaka. He'll be waiting for us there.
Alright, so bro wants me to join him. I don't know if I agree with that. Isn't he basically just betraying his homeboys? Cat here. Cat on the inside? Cat's on the inside.
Ah, it's you. So, you made it. Now, before we go any further, let me make clear that I have no wish to fight you.
Don't worry. We've decided to take you at your word.
In that case, let us begin. Now, to revive the shogunate, we must learn from the West, but also call on our nation's strengths. But we need recruits, be it in the army, medicine, or the martial arts. And that's where you come in.
I mean, I got nothing to ask. I'm not about to talk to him
Very
about all
well.
that.
Please, do not let me down. Now I'm afraid I have other business to attend to. Come and see me once you have done what I asked of you.
Do you mind if I leave the military stuff to you? That kind of thing's not really my forte. Thanks. Don't worry, I won't make you take care of everything. I'll do what I can to help.
I don't know. There's something about Ryoma where I'm not fully like, I don't fully believe type shit. Right, they're just kind of scattering missions. Deals in reality. House divided. Mighty soldier. Conda goes to medical school. There's so much missions. All right.
Hey!
You rounded off any fugitives? Interested in anything else? Interested in anything else? Best of luck out there.
Ah, perfect timing. Katsu says dinner is on him. He wants to thank us for all the work we've done. And to be honest, I still have a lot of questions for him. Well, care to join us?
Sure.
Excellent. Let's be on our way then.
Ah, you're here.
So, where are we off to, Katsu? I'm looking forward to this.
I'm afraid my invitation was merely a pretext to ask another favor of you. Mind if we discuss the matter over our meal?
Okay.
Thanks. You can be sure I'll pay you back for this.
These guys are just kind of yapping.
Everyone good with my usual haunt? Busy as we've been, I haven't eaten there in a while. At long last, the Shogunate fleet's taking shape. Even the crew's beginning to look the part. The hardest part's yet to come, though. And I'll be counting on your help in the days ahead.
Like until you die, I appreciate that. Just don't die anytime soon.
Can't be trusted. Hence all these divine punishments. Have you heard? People are taking it upon themselves to punish those who deal with foreigners. Damn fools. They ought to try sinking the black ships that started it all.
Ryoma! What are you doing here?
Izo? Huh. I didn't realize you were on duty today.
By your confusion, I'll take it you're out of the loop. On Ryoma's recommendation, I've hired Izo as my bodyguard. Speaking of which, where the hell have you been? Well, now that you're here, you can come along for a meal with us.
Well, what do you think, Izo? Katsu has real vision, doesn't he? Bet he taught you a thing or two.
Indeed, he's a great man. You know, he didn't come from money, had no pedigree, but you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone with a mind as shrewd or judgment as keen.
This enemy's nearby, ain't there? Why did he just throw the candle like that?
Equal. Even lowly people like me. I can't help but feel that if he were to take the reins, the Shogunate would regain its former glory.
Oh, he betrayed us.
Have you lost your mind?
Ryoma, you must help me. Katsu must die, and we must do the deed right now. If Yoda gets me, I'll kill you too. The only way to stop
Bro, it's tripping. He's not lying. He's definitely a threat, but okay, thank you. Thank you for the assist. I appreciate that. But why do these enemies have so much, like, their fighting style is so much more aggressive? Like, even the way they use guns and stuff like that are kind of just... I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck. I'm dead.
What are you doing?
Fucking shit.
You only have yourself to...
I didn't want to side with the Shogunate. I just didn't expect this motherfucker to body me like that.
Ryoma, you must help me. You must die. You must do the deed right now.
It's the fact that he keeps using guns at the perfect time. Okay, I'm dead. He's gonna make me lose all my vendetta. I'm about to lose my shit.
Siding with the Shogunate.
He's one of those, bro. He's one of those boss. Like, bro, who gave him a 20-hit combo? A 3v1 and he's still fucking soloing me.
Katsu must die. We must do the deed right now. Yoda gets me, I'll kill you too.
Alright. I didn't want to use it because I felt like this was cheap, but might as well set my heart ablaze because this motherfucker.
What am I doing?
Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna fucking die again. Yo, I can't parry him. It's like I'm half a step behind. I swear I can't get the parry time. I can't get the parry time. I'm pressing triangle. What the fuck?
Blame for siding with the shogunate.
So the fight ends as soon as I die. No one cares.
What? Have you lost your
You retire from it. No, I'm not retiring from the mission. He's not even technically that good. He just doesn't stop attacking.
Katsu must die, and we must do the deed right now. If no one against me,
Pretty sure I even have the same fighting style he has if I use my dual swords. Oh my god. Yo, I cannot. There you go. Jesus Christ.
what am I doing?
Why are you doing this, no? I thought getting to know Katsu would finally open your eyes.
Your method will get us nowhere. It's a waste of time. My way, the only way.
I mean, I respect that, but I ain't gonna lie, he kind of worked me. He kind of worked me, but
You've taken Master Shoin's legacy and trampled all over it. You'd better pray we don't meet again. Shogunate dogs.
I mean, I knew that was gonna happen. I felt like it was too suspicious.
There he goes.
All right, definitely a good mission to end on because he
Ryoma,
fucked me up. Jesus
For better
Christ.
or worse, Izo sees things in black and white. He's beyond my help. He's convinced that because some officials are responsible for the people's suffering, simply killing the right men in power will fix everything.
So, nothing's changed since we were in Yokohama.
I had a feeling Izo was going to turn on me before long. I had thought Ryoma was the only one who could reach him.
You expected us to deal with him?
I didn't think I had much of a choice. I mean, I'm not planning on dying just yet. Sorry, let's do dinner another day. And I really am going to make this up to you.
You might as well take us out to eat, bro. We just saved your
Izo's
life.
got Master Shoin's teachings all wrong. I thought maybe if he talked to Katsu, he'd quickly realize his mistake.
Izo's right. Maybe Master Shoin is wrong. I kind of don't agree with Ryoma, but at the same time, I'm gonna play the good guy. I'm gonna say you did what you could.
Talking to you always makes me feel better. But I just can't look the other way. It's clear we have to do something about Izo. Far too much blood will be spilled if we leave him be.
It's definitely a gazillion missions that I gotta do. And I don't feel like getting whooped anymore because it's 4 in the morning. I gotta go to sleep, get some sleep for work. So tomorrow, I want to say I promise, but like I don't really know. I'm gonna try to go live around like 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern time so we can actually do some more of these missions. There's a lot of missions here. I'm not really worried about 100%ing this or getting the platinum on stream. That's extra stuff I could do on my own time. But at least from when we go on stream, we'll just start knocking more missions out and hopefully things go in our favor. If you did enjoy the stream, Mars Too Real, if you're still liking the stream, I can't really tell off of my side. And Toxic and anybody else who might still be in the stream, I appreciate you guys for sticking around and stopping by. I will be live again earlier tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.